All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin. All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to yet another live stream bringing you the latest in Chelsea transfer news, Chelsea everything. Lots going on, man. Lots going on. More news, more major breaking news. Look, I don't know whether this is true or not, but it's coming from The Athletic. Then again, I can't put anything past Chelsea Football Club these days. I feel like there might be some truth behind it. There might be, and we're going to talk about it. Jadon Sancho, ladies and gentlemen, Jadon Sancho, who is out of favor at Man United, could be rescued by Chelsea. I mean, yet another player who, you know what? I kid you not, I actually rate Jadon Sancho. I actually like the player. I think there's a quality player in there. Whatever's happened at Man United has happened at Man United. We saw his quality at Borussia Dortmund. Maybe he's not suitable for the Premier League. Who knows? But I do rate him. However, he's another unnecessary acquisition if we actually do make that acquisition. At the same time, I'm convinced we must be prepared if we do end up getting someone like Jadon Sancho, who, honestly, it will not surprise me if Chelsea Football Club does something ridiculous like this. It will 100% not surprise me. But it does kind of give me an indication maybe Chelsea are preparing for a transfer ban. Maybe, I don't know. Because it kind of looks all odd, everything that's been happening. Even with the João Felix one, as much as I like João Felix so much, not that long ago, we weren't even linked with him. We were actually going for Samu Omorodion. Like, let us just, for a second, understand the situation. We were actually going for Samu, and that fell apart. And then all of a sudden, João Felix. And now we see PR in regards to João Felix that, oh no, he's the perfect fit for Enzo Maresca. You know, it's almost as if Chelsea wanted him all this time. No, let's be honest, we just happened to just bump onto this deal. So we'll talk about all of this stuff. We'll talk about Jadon Sancho. We'll talk about, it is apparently João Felix Day at Chelsea Football Club. Medical to be completed sometime today. Then I'm pretty sure contracts will be signed. Who knows? Maybe by the end of tonight, UK time, there might be an announcement, official announcement, which is going to be nice, which is going to be exciting. Can't wait to see João Felix start playing for Chelsea Football Club. And we're going to talk about Osimhen as well, because that seems to be the next big target, Victor Osimhen. Lukaku going to Napoli, us getting Victor Osimhen potentially on a loan. This is what Chelsea wants. So we're going to talk about that. Look, do you know what, ladies and gentlemen? Honestly, transfers just don't do it for me anymore, man. I mean, they've taken the gloss away from transfers. Our owners, the way we are treating players, the way we are treating a transfer market is like the stock market. It is no short of being any different to a stock market situation, stock market scenario. You looking at these players like commodities: buy, sell, buy for cheap, sell for high. I know a lot of people will say, well, which important players have we sold yet? Yeah, we haven't yet. We will soon, but we are in the process of selling a lot of players that we've recently bought. We are also in the process of selling a lot of our academy players. We're also in the process of actually pushing out some of the unwanted players as well, in the likes of Ben Chilwell, in the likes of Sterling. So this is how it's going to be, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly speaking, this is how it's going to be in the football club. As I said, this is a revenue stream, a new revenue stream for Chelsea Football Club, where we buy and sell and treat the whole transfer market as a stock market. I just hope in the midst of all of this, that we can win something. Honestly, I hope that we can win something. I hope our owners, our hierarchy, our sporting directors, their focus is to win stuff. I really do hope, because that's what's gonna get the connection with the fans. That's what's really gonna get the fans on board about this project. If we don't win anything, and it's already been 2 seasons without winning anything at all under the new ownership, you don't want it to go third season, a fourth season, a fifth season. Um, you want to start seeing some form of silverware, and it's not just about making into the Champions League and just being there. That's it. Just battle and somehow make it into the top four so that you're always there in the Champions League, and that's it. No, it's got to be a lot more. It's got to be winning silverware. It's got to be trying to win some domestic cups. It's got to be trying to compete in the Premier League and winning it. If we do make it into Champions League, it's got to be to compete and to win it. So let's see. We're going to talk about all of that. Big up to each and every one of you guys. Nearly 300 live after 6 minutes. Smash the like button, guys, as soon as you come through. We are literally, I think, 5 or 6 subscribers away from 35,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Let's get to 35,000 subscribers, and then let's race towards 40,000, man. Let's just get there. We should be at 40,000. Honestly, we really should be at 40,000 and moving towards 50,000. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And if you haven't smashed the like button as yet, make sure you do that. We're going to have a fantastic conversation. As always, big up, as I said, to each and every one of you guys. Ruthless Empire, big up to you. Stock market could crash. Yeah, absolutely, it can. Faisal, big up to him. Is how can we win anything? We are setting up Enzo for failure. So many players are not suited to his style, and at the same time, there is no patience after 2 bad seasons to wait for things to click. You're right, my man. You're right. Look, we're not actually. Do you know what's really frustrating for me? And disclaimer for all of those people that are going to comment later on. And look, it's not heaps. It's a small portion. It's a minority of group. They'll sometimes comment after a video or a stream that, oh, here we go, more moaning, oh, here we go, more negativity, unsubscribe. Look, I'm telling you right now, if you cannot handle realistic conversations, if you cannot handle realism, this channel's not for you. I don't know what channel is really out there for you who just, keeps the blue flag flying high. I'm not really sure which channel out there is just consistently talking toxic positivity. We are going to be positive where we need to be positive. We are going to criticize constructively where it needs to be criticized constructively. This particular comment from Faisal is bang on, though, isn't it? It's bang on. Are we really building a squad? Are we really building a squad thoughtfully for Enzo Maresca? Are we really doing that? Look at all the players we've got. Look at what Enzo Maresca has had to do against Manchester City. Trying to fit the 3 midfielders. Let's be honest. You cannot please the 3 midfielders of Enzo, Caicedo, and Romeo Lavia. You cannot please all 3 of them. You're going to have to make a hard decision and drop one of them. You're going to have to. For the betterment of the team, you're going to have to do that. But have we allowed Enzo Maresca that power? Have we allowed that power? I don't think we have. Does Enzo Maresca actually have the balls to potentially drop Enzo Fernandez? If Enzo Fernandez is going to be deployed the way he has been deployed against Manchester City, does he actually have the balls to drop the club captain right now as Reece James is, enduring the suspension? Does he have the balls to drop him and to put someone like Nkunku there or a João Felix there? Does he have the balls to perhaps drop Nkunku and have someone like Pedro Neto there? does he have the balls to make these big calls? Or are some of these directives coming from the sporting directors and the owners? This is the big question. And this is exactly what Faisal's trying to say. And on top of that, this now takes us to the first news of today, right? Ji-Yoon is saying Enzo is a yes man. He won't be allowed to drop. Yeah, look. And this now comes to the first news, ladies and gentlemen, for today, which is some at Manchester United sense Chelsea may make a move to sign Jadon Sancho. There you go. We've got Ronnie coming up and saying, "Come on, really, guys? It was only the first game." Ronnie, man, you know what? I've heard this excuse of it's only the first game for the past 2 seasons. It's only the first. And before you know it, Ronnie, there's 10 games gone. Before you know it, half a season's gone. Before you know it, this season's gone. And then the next. Look, I'm not saying that it's panic stations. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, does he actually have the balls? Enzo Maresca for the better. Look, sure, that was the first game, and who knows, maybe against Wolves in the next Premier League game, he will change things around. He will. However, will the club appreciate if Enzo Maresca drops someone like Enzo Fernandez or a Caicedo or a Romeo Lavia to facilitate for others? Like, does he have the power? That's all we are asking. That's all we are saying. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not about, oh, it's just the first game. Let's see. No, my man. This is the third season. This is the third season. Okay. So we have to be alert, and we cannot let this look. We must win against Wolves, you know. We must. We're at a situation where the word must is already upon us. We cannot go and drop more points against Wolves as well. Look, I know this season's going to be tough. New manager, quite a lot of new players. I know that. But you don't want to drift away too far, too early. You just don't want to drift away. Do you know what I mean? So we have to be understanding. Now, look at this. Some at Manchester United sense Chelsea may make a move to sign Jadon Sancho. Look, some part of me thinks this is not true, but then there is some part of me that thinks this is not too far-fetched. Like, this isn't going to be unlike of Chelsea. If Chelsea does some craziness under this new ownership, under the new sporting directors, apparently the fee could be somewhere around 40 million. I think that's what the fee would be. Let me just have a look. I think Chelsea Dodgers had that up. Bashir Humphries will complete his move to Burnley today. There you go. He's gone to Burnley. Some pure profit. Some at Manchester United sense. Some at Manchester United sense Chelsea may make an approach for Jadon Sancho. His asking price is 14 million. There you go, 14 million. Mickey Mouse reports Ms. Y entertained this. It's not about entertaining. It's coming from the Athletic, brother. And you may think it's Mickey Mouse. A lot of the things we thought were Mickey Mouse. Oh, this is not going to happen. That's not going to happen. It did happen. It has happened. I don't think this Jadon Sancho news, as I said, some part of me doesn't fully believe it, but it's not beyond Chelsea to do something like this. It really isn't. 40 million, our owners could look at this and think he's young. The transfer fee is not that ridiculous. Most likely he's going to have to take a pay cut. He's not going to get the pay that he's been getting at Man United. There's no way he'll get that. And it may happen. There you go. The Athletic are reputable. Absolutely. Absolutely. Could be Chilwell to United and Sancho to Chelsea, just like we did. Oh my days. I didn't even think of this. Wow. Wow. My man, Chelsea Empire. Could be Chilwell to United and Sancho to Chelsea, just like we did this Gallagher Felix deal out of nowhere. Yo. Chilwell is out of favor. Chilwell, we have publicly told Chilwell to pretty much F off. Enzo Maresca publicly stated, brother Chilwell, time to move on. Time to move on. And look, Sancho is out of favor at Man United as well. Sancho is out of favor. It wouldn't put it past me. To be honest, it would not put, as I said, it will not surprise me if Chelsea does something like this. It will not one bit surprise me. And Shields has food relationship. He has food relationship. They share lunches. They share dinners together. Now, yeah, they have a good relationship. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah, man. They would have known about him back in the academy days. So, look, it would not surprise me one bit. But once again, it's an unnecessary acquisition if we do make that acquisition. But it tells me that maybe we've got a transfer ban coming up. It does tell me that we've got a transfer ban coming up. So, look, I wouldn't put it past it. As Chelsea Empire just said, if we can offload Chilwell there, we get Sancho here for a cheap price, for cheap wages. Did any of us think João Felix was necessary? Did any of us think? And don't you even lie. Live chat, nearly 500 of you guys are live. Don't you even lie for a second that you thought, yeah, João Felix was necessary. You were all screaming. No one was screaming for João Felix. It just seemed to have materialized because Samu Omar-Dion. And even Samu Omar-Dion was not even needed. So, to the live chat, don't give so much credit to our sporting directors and our owners. Please, try and understand how erratic and how chaotic they are. Anything and everything is possible. Anything and everything is possible. No one knew about Renato Sanchez. Sorry, not Renato Sanchez, Renato Vega. No one knew about Renato Vega. They sold us the story about Calafiori. They sold us the story about Calafiori and boom, out of nowhere, RKO, Renato Vega. Now, Renato Vega could turn out to be a very good player for us, no problems. But what I'm trying to say is that don't disregard anything. Don't be coming here in the live chat saying, Miss, why are you entertaining this type of news? Don't do that. Don't do that. Anything is possible at Chelsea Football Club. Anything. Anything and everything. So let's see what happens. That's in regards to Jadon Sancho. They are now selling Osimhen's story before getting... You know what? Dominic Calvert-Lewin was a particular player that I really liked a few seasons back. Yeah, I remember Dominic Calvert-Lewin before he got injured. I actually liked that player a lot. I thought maybe someday at Chelsea, but obviously now after the injury, it's actually killed him. It's actually killed him. Yeah, there you go. More people. Miss, why are you entertaining this type of BS? Brother, how many BS this season have come true? you lot actually give a lot of credit to our sporting directors and our owners. Charlie Stewart, Ms. PYS posted on second account. He has it on good authority. It was the board decision to exile Sterling, and Enzo had no say. If true, then how can he succeed by being controlled from above? Look, I said this. I said this for the longest of time. When Poch got sacked, he got sacked not for the results. He got sacked for footballing decisions. Sorry, off the field decisions, non-footballing. Basically not for results, not for footballing results. He got sacked because he had his own way of thinking, right? And I said it that whoever the next manager is has to categorically bow down to the sporting directors and our owners, and pretty much at times even allow the owners and the sporting directors to dictate what the starting 11 is going to be. Truly, truly, the remit of Enzo Maresca, I feel, is to develop players. All you're there is to develop players, build the value of these players, and then that only increases the value, the pocket value of the owners, and that's pretty much it. Really, it's not about. It's really not about winning. It really isn't. It's about making sure you're in the top four, so you're consistently in the Champions League, and it's making sure that players are developing into big time players, so that who knows, down the track you're going to flip him for some money. That's just my theory. Until proven otherwise, that's what I'm going to believe. Now, you may think that's negative. You may think, oh my God, unsubscribe. Go ahead. Live in your fantasy world. If you don't want to face the reality. Mind you, 2 seasons have gone down under the new ownership. Have we really done anything substantial? The answer is no. This is the 3rd season. Does it look like it's going to be something fruitful in terms of silverware? Probably not. Can we potentially do fairly good? Yeah, I think so. I think we can make it, 5th, 6th. That's the expectation. If we can get into 4th, if we get Osimhen, we've got João Felix. If we get Osimhen, I think my expectation will be top 4, which I think we can do. But can we win silverware? Oh, besides Conference League, I don't know. We shall see. Jake, Miz, are you not happy that Felix is back, bro? See, this is where I'm finding it very difficult to explain my stance to some parts of this fan base. I'm going to say it for the one last time. To nearly 550 of you guys are live right now, okay? Well, nearly 600 now. I'm going to say it for the one last time. Please open your ears, get it very close to, the headphones, and listen up. I think João Felix is a very good player. I've always liked him, always rated him. Do I think João Felix is necessary? No. Because for me, the way João Felix plays is very similar to the way I would deploy Nkunku. It's very similar to the way I would deploy Cole Palmer. Inside forwards. Good on the pockets. Is João Felix an out-and-out winger? I don't think so. You know who's an out-and-out winger? Pedro Neto, Madueke, Raheem Sterling. Now, I wouldn't have had any issues if Chelsea Football Club got an out-and-out winger. Okay. I would. As I said, now that João Felix is our player, I'm ecstatic. I'm buzzing. I can't wait to see how he's deployed. As I said, I love this player. When he first joined Chelsea Football Club, I was ecstatic. But what I'm trying to say to a lot of you guys, including Jake, is this is not how you build a squad, man. This is not how you build a squad. Giving yet another headache. Giving yet another headache to Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca is at a situation where he's finding it difficult to drop someone from midfield. We spent 115 million on Caicedo, who we need more. We need more from Caicedo. We spent 100 and whatever million for Enzo Fernandez, who, let's be honest, is looking out of sorts in that number 10 position, the way he's getting deployed a little bit further up. Then we've got Romeo Lavia, who's playing really well, one of our standout players. We can't drop him. Enzo Maresca needs to be able to drop one of Caicedo or Enzo Fernandez in order to put in a João Felix or an Nkunku. So we have to understand what we are doing in terms of building a squad. And don't forget, all of these attacking players, and our issue is probably our goalkeeper and our defenders. All of these attacking players. People don't even talk about Kani Chukwuemeka anymore. People don't even talk about him. People already thought, like, people in their head are already thinking he's gone. People have already stopped talking about Chukwuemeka. And Chukwuemeka, I rate Chukwuemeka. He's a good player. Finito. Sterling needs to go, but he's on big wages. He's probably not going to go until he finds the right club. Mudryk. Does anyone talk about Mudryk anymore? Does anyone talk about Mudryk? This is not how you build a squad, man. This is not how you build a squad. This is chaos. This is chaos for Enzo Maresca. As Brother Faisal said earlier on in the stream, in the comments, that we need to give the right environment for Enzo Maresca to actually shine. It's a bit of a madness. Royston, big up to him. Have you noticed we are getting rid of all of Bowley signings he did in that mad first window? Yeah, look, what a disaster. Yeah, what a disaster. Ibrahim, Ms. We need Sancho. Sancho is a wide winger. Madueke, Sterling, Mudryk out. Felix, Neto, Sancho in. There you go. Ibrahim has stated his stance. Sancho is needed. Look, one thing about Sancho, I don't really think he's a wide winger. He's another one of those Felix kind of a player. He can't play wide wing in the EPL. He can play wide wing in the Bundesliga, but I don't think he can play wide wing in the EPL. You need to be a lot more robust. Sancho doesn't have that electric pace, but what Sancho has is a lot of technical ability. What Sancho has is vision. What Sancho has is, very good final third decision making. He ain't a out and out winger. But yeah, all right. João Felix there, Chelsea, plan confirmed. He's traveling to London today for medical tests and contract signing. Deal valid until June 2030. It will include an option for further years. João excited to return to Chelsea as it's all agreed also with his agent Mendes. Fantastic, brilliant. Can't wait to see João Felix play again for Chelsea Football Club. And we need to win, man. We need to start winning games. And I hope he's going to help us. And I hope his numbers are going to be incredible at Chelsea Football Club. He's going to sign a long-term contract. However, he will take, I believe, a pay cut. Chelsea believes João Felix is a perfect fit for Maresca's possession-focused, positional style of play, and it would not be a surprise to see him in a similar variety of attacking roles, though he might be best deployed as the advanced left-sided number 8. Oh, how interesting. Oh, wow, interesting indeed. Can someone tell me in the live chat, who is playing that advanced left-sided number 8 role right now? Can someone please tell me that? And yes, Shubra, this is PR. This is PR. You're telling me all of a sudden, Felix, he fits Maresca's possession-focused positional style of play. Why didn't you go for Felix from the get-go? But yeah, coming back to that point of who's playing that number 8 left-sided player, Ronnie, correct. Himanshu, correct. Jim, correct. You really think Enzo? You think Enzo Fernandez? You think Enzo Fernandez, who's now the club captain, is going to get dropped? Even though I do feel he should, and I do feel that is definitely João Felix's best position. That left-sided number 8, inside forward, potentially Pedro Neto on that left side, João Felix in that 8, maybe Nkunku up front as opposed to Nicholas Jackson. Cole Palmer still on the right side. Yeah. I'm keen to see. I'm keen to see what Enzo Maresca does. I'm keen to see what he does. Himanshu, big up to you. He should, but most probably he won't. Yeah, there you go. The thing is, I think Enzo Maresca won't because he'd be too scared of the owners and the sporting directors. You cannot be dropping Enzo Fernandez because that is someone our owners fought tooth and nail to get. So our previous manager, Mr. Pochettino, got sacked because he didn't know how to deploy Enzo Fernandez to the point where there were times where he was dropped. And since then, he's no longer our manager. And the crazy part is, Enzo Maresca is utilizing him the same way. We were sitting here. I know I was sitting here complaining the fact that how's Pochettino utilizing Enzo Fernandez further up? Well, surprise, surprise. Enzo Maresca comes in and he's utilizing Enzo Fernandez the same way Pochettino utilized him. Further up. To press. And you know why this is the conundrum at Chelsea Football Club? You know why? Because we don't know how to build a squad. Because when we got Enzo Fernandez and then we ended up getting Caicedo and Romeo Lavia, well, it kind of made... Now when you look at the situation, Romeo Lavia can pretty much do most things that Enzo Fernandez can do. The only thing Romeo Lavia probably has a little bit less quality than Enzo is probably the long range, that Cesc Fabregas type of passes, long range passes. But besides that, Romeo Lavia is excellent on the ball, technically very gifted, robust, got the pace, the recovery pace, can cover a lot of ground. There's a lot of things that Romeo Lavia can do, but not Enzo Fernandez. So, it all comes down to the point. There was no thinking process when we were building this squad. There was literally no thinking process. And now we find ourselves in a conundrum where the manager, the head coach, he can't make decisions on his own. He really can't. He really can't. We shall see. We shall see how Maresca can fit all of these players. Look at Raheem Sterling, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Raheem Sterling. He misses one game where he's out of the squad, and look at the chaos already happening. You think some of these players, they're going to appreciate. You know how a lot of you guys say in the live chat, oh, depth, quality depth. You look at quality depth when you actually have a settled 11. People try and compare, but have a look at Manchester City. They got such good quality depth in their bench. Their players don't complain. Well, they've built a fantastic foundation under Pep Guardiola. They have built a solid foundation of leaders. They are consistently winning silverware. It's not the same at Chelsea Football Club. We don't even have a settled 11. We don't have any leaders, proper leaders. We don't even have a consistent manager. How can you guys think about, oh, it's good to have strong depth? No, players come to Chelsea now, and if you bench them, they're going to put out statements. They're going to put out statements. They're going to put out statements. Okay. You have to know how to build a squad. Kevin K, we need to stop believing these journalists miss their blatant PR mouthpieces. Ornstein is now saying we love how Felix fits Enzo's system. If so, why not get him earlier? We are forced to buy him. No, absolutely. Look at this guy, Michael Roach. Means you wanted all these players at the time. Apparently, I wanted all of these players. Let me tell you what I wanted this window. Once again, I'm only going to say this once. So listen up. Listen up, Michael Roach, and listen up to the live chat. I wanted Michael Olise. Number one. I don't want any of you guys to comment like, Miz, forget about Michael. No, I'm just stating what I wanted. It's obviously not going to happen. So don't be giving me some nonsense comments. Just simply listen up. Sometimes better to just listen. You don't need to always type. Okay? Sometimes better to just listen. I wanted Michael Olise. Okay? I wanted a top striker. I wanted Osimhen for Pochettino, but because Pochettino was gone, it was Maresca. I wanted Gyökeres. I wanted Olise, and I wanted Gyökeres. And if there was an opportunity to get a goalkeeper, we get a goalkeeper. A good, solid goalkeeper. Diogo Costa's name was being thrown around at one stage. And that's all I would have done. That's all I would have done. I would not have got Renato Vega, even though he might be good acquisition. I would not have got Keenan Dewsbury Hall. I would not have got Omari Kellyman. I would not have got Magui. I don't even remember all the other players that we got. I don't even remember. I would have just got 3 players. That's it. That's it. And I would have got rid of a couple of other players as well. Yeah, Pandas. All of these brothers, I don't know who they are. 3 players. 3 players is all I would have got. Michael Olise, Gyökeres, and a goalkeeper. A goalkeeper. That's it. I wouldn't have even got Tosin, by the way. I wouldn't have even got, even though I don't mind Tosin, I think Tosin's okay, but it doesn't really move me. I wouldn't have even got Tosin. I would have kept Chalobah. I would not have got Tosin. Mehul saying Neto. Neto is a good signing, but he wasn't in my list. He wasn't in my list. I wanted Olise. Olise was the game changer for me. Michael Olise was the game changer for me. So yeah, that's what I would have done. That's what I would have done. But apparently I wanted all of these players. Apparently I wanted everyone. Yeah, look, a CB, sure, but I wasn't too... Look, I was okay to roll the dice one more season with Chalobah, with with Wesley Fofana coming back, I was okay to roll the dice one more time. But since we bought all of these players, why stop there? Get yourself a top CB. Get yourself a top CB. Why just stop here? So, does that make sense? Does that make sense? Did I want everyone? Did I want everyone? No, I didn't want everyone. I'm not stupid that I'm going to want every single player. Now, next up, ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea are only prepared to pursue a loan deal for Victor Osimhen this summer. The club are aware this does not interest Osimhen at this stage, but they will keep the option open until the end in case he changes his mind. So look, it's ultimately going to be, it's really going to be up to Osimhen. PSG are not going to pay that level of money to Napoli. Napoli might be willing to entertain a discounted fee, maybe a loan for Osimhen, because we're going to be giving them Lukaku. Now it's really up to Osimhen. Brother, do you want to join Chelsea Football Club? If you want to join Chelsea Football Club, you're going to have to reduce your pay. If you don't want to reduce your pay, then no problem. Stay at Napoli. Stay at Napoli. And you know what? It will not surprise me one bit if Chelsea don't get Osimhen and then end up getting Sancho. It will not surprise me one bit. If we don't get Osimhen, we'll probably end up getting someone like Sancho. It will not surprise me. But it's really up to Osimhen. You will only join Chelsea Football Club if perhaps on a loan where we pay part of your fee, we pay part of your wages, and Napoli pay part of your wages, and then we can look into a new deal next season. Fab. Everyone's saying fab. People going nuts. Felix already in London to complete medical and formal steps as new Chelsea player. Is this new? Is this news? To the live chat, to the people that were jumping fab. They got such a hard on. They got the biggest hard on when they saw Fab's tweet. And they got fab in their live chat. Is this new? Is this news? Is this news? We already know this. Why disrupt the live chat like this, man? Why disrupt the live chat? Did we not know this news? Did we not know this news? This is just Fabrizio Romano making the money from X. Fabrizio Romano, before Felix becomes a Chelsea player, he's got another 5 more tweets to come. Fabrizio Romano's got to make those impressions. Every tweet. I'll kid you not, before Felix actually becomes officially a Chelsea player, Fabrizio Romano's got 5 more tweets coming. And we already know this news. We know he's already said yesterday, the medicals today. We know that. Some people in the live chat, fab. Calm yourselves down, man. Calm yourselves down. Relax a little bit. Relax. Take it easy. But yeah, Osimhen, we'll see. We'll see what happens with Osimhen. I think that's all really. Bashir Humphrey's gone to Burnley, so we'll make some pure profit. Does anyone know how much Bashir Humphrey is going for? We haven't seen any price tag as yet, but we shall see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash the like button. If you're here for the first time, subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button. Do not go anywhere. You can't just be coming here, watching, having a nice laugh, interacting, having a really good conversation, chit-chatting with your boyfriends and girlfriends in the live chat without clicking the like button. Make sure each and every one of you guys Smash the like button before you go. All right. And if you're here for the first time, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Let's get to 40,000 subscribers. Thank you for 35,000. Really appreciate that. I shall see you guys later on today for another update. Until next time, take care. See ya.